Let's fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fight. A fantastic Friday to each and every one of you, whether you guys are joining us here on Twitter, you're joining us on Facebook, yeah, yeah, Fast, or whether you guys are joining us on YouTube at home here in Guyana, or you're around the world in the diaspora in Region 11. Let's fight. Welcome in the ring, and a very good evening to each and every one of you folks. It's the last day of the week, and you guys have been here with us since Monday. Lots of information to share with you, and you guys know by now, not because it's Friday, we are gearing down. As a matter of fact, we're going into overdrive. Good to see each and every one of you here in the ring with us. And to let you guys know right off the bat, we are launching a new feature in the ring that could be of benefit to some of you. Let's see how it goes, folks. Good to see each and every one of you. You know, when you come in the ring, you got to do what? Share the live stream, and let's fight. Let's fight, guys. We are quickly approaching our anniversary. Our first in the ring show, we were looking back, was done on the 13th day of November 2020. So we are quickly approaching our anniversary. And, you know, by the time we get there, we want to make sure that, you know, we have done a couple of things to make sure that we have shown progress. For the last year, we can give a good account of ourselves for the last year. So we are watching that, and we are building out. We are expanding, as we told you guys, and you guys are going to see a couple new features as we get closer and closer to our very first anniversary. Guys, we've been on almost every day of the week, unless we've had a holiday, and some holidays we still come on, but we've been on every day of the week. And to think that In the Ring started as what was supposed to have been a weekend program, but people kept asking for more and more information, and I want to see more and more of us. And so we ended up as every day during the week. But we got lots of information to share with you guys this evening. Guys, let's fight. We got to fight. Share the live stream as you come on, guys. Wherever you guys are joining us from this evening, it is our privilege and our pleasure to have each and every one of you. Auntie Sandra, good to see you. Alia Waldron, good to see you as well. Alia, I hope you're in better spirits this evening. I called your name so much last night. I called your name at around, when we were going back over last night's program, at around 22 minutes into the program. Your name was called Alia, and I called you about 500 times a day, and you must have went to sleep last night hearing me calling your name. Alia Waldron. Alia Waldron. Good to see you there, Alia. Auntie Sandra Hanover, good to see you there in the ring, ringside, all the way from Diamond, Orrin Don Cook, Lily McGarrell. Guys, we want to see those emojis. What's happening at your end this Friday evening? What is the temperature? What is the complexion at your end, in your village, in your community, in your street, in your lane, in your avenue, wherever you're joining us from? What's the temperature there? Let us know by clicking on one of those emojis, guys. And remember to share the live stream. If you're joining us on Twitter, you got to retweet. If you're joining us on Facebook, you got to share. If you're joining us on YouTube, you got to use those emojis. Share the link as well. Share it back to a friend on WhatsApp. They can watch us right from WhatsApp. Guys, great to have each and every one of you with us in the ring. Lots of information, as we said, to share with you guys across the board. Wherever you're joining us from, if you're joining us on my page, Sherrod Avery Duncan page, give that page a follow, share. If you're joining us on the App New AFC page, give that page a follow as well, and share. If you guys are joining us on Christopher Jones' page, come on, you gotta share tonight and follow that page as well. Wherever you guys are joining us from, give us a share, give us a follow, give us a like, and let's see some of those emojis out there. Good to see Shavin Anthony's with us this evening. Kesh Sharma, Marsha Glasgow, Jeremy Osborne. Lots of lovely, fantastic people joining us this evening. Andrew Cuthbert is there as well. Horace Thomas. Beautiful people. Brown Sugar. Good night to you as well. Wilton Blue. Folks, when I see y'all, I get a little excited. Pardon me. And plus, on top of that, a little extra. Y'all would think that I born at Yeovil or I born at number 28. Or I born in number 5 period. A little extra. Shout out to the people in number 5 tonight. Big shout out to all the folks there. All the extra people. Folks, y'all know y'all extra. If people got to tell y'all extra, something wrong. You know when you're extra. I know a little extra. I little extra. Folks like Gail Alicock joining us from New Jersey. A very good evening to you, Gail Alicock. Margaret Nelson from Charleston, South Carolina. Philip Bombery from Canada. I see Alexis Arthur all the way from beautiful Wickenham. Stacey Wade, Edward Wade, Wendell Harry, Angel Wade, Atala Wade Duncan, Wifey, Marilyn Thomas, Yvette Jarrett from Connecticut. Good to see each and every one of you there, folks, in the diaspora, at home here in Guyana. All of you lovely people like Donna Brandt, Donna Brandt, watching us from Brooklyn, New York, folks. We see also Wilton Blue is still here with us. All you fantastic, lovely, fascinating people. Good to see all of you. Folks like Myrna Monroe and Yolanda Moore, Quasi Hunt, big up, respect and manners. How do I sound saying big up? I hope I ain't sound too funny. Tiffany Porter, respect and manners. German Osborne, Nadia Seafort, I know that name. Nadia, how are you doing? Lynette Zephyr. When I was going back over some of our earlier productions of In the Ring, I saw people like Lynette Zephyr has been there with us from the very, very start. Gloria Chester from Diamond. Good to see you, Gloria. Good to see all you fantastic folks. Those Ringsiders who have been with us from the very, very start. Folks, so happy to have you on board with us still. Some of the names who worked from the very start, I have not been seeing them of recent. I hope COVID ain't gone with them. But that being said, as we get closer and closer to our anniversary on November 13th, I'm going to be giving a shout out to lots of those people who are with us even before we had In the Ring. Folks, I used to just have a live on Facebook every now and again. And then it drifted into the ring. And here we are. All these many months later. Great to have all you fantastic folks with us. We have the fight card ready. A lot of personalities on the fight card. A lot of information on the fight card this evening, folks. And good to see all of you guys. Share the live stream wherever you guys are joining us from. And you guys must know it is because of you. It's not nobody else that we have grown from strength to strength. And persons often ask us, what is our secret here in the ring? Folks, it's you. You are the secret ingredient. You guys are the secret ingredient to the success of this program. Fantastic folks like you. You guys are the secret. Again, I can say that over and over. You guys are the secret to the success of this very program. And we want to continue to grow from strength to strength. So let's get a bit of housekeeping out of the way as you guys share the live stream. Guys, listen to me. I am so comfortable in my skin. I am so comfortable with who I am as a person because of you guys. Because you guys accept me, the little craziness, the little extraness. I mean, concerned about the Jagabats. You think I go to sleep thinking what the Jagabats think about me? I go to sleep thinking, how could we make this show better for the real, true Ringsiders? Great to see all of you guys. And you know, we've been asking you guys to partner with us as we continue to grow, as we continue to expand, as we continue to do what we do here in the ring. All the things you folks say you love about this program, we need you guys to come on board and partner with us in a really, really meaningful, big way. And big doesn't necessarily mean money. Big doesn't necessarily mean money, folks. Every cent you give, guys, touches us and it's big to us. And that is why we haven't aimed for $1 million US. We say partner with us on a monthly basis, 5 US, 10, 15, 20 US. If you want to go more than that on a monthly basis, if your pocket's deep like that. But at the Cash App feature, it is $, in the ring 592. Our Cash App platform is $, in the ring 592. At PayPal, it's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. That is our PayPal email address. In the ring 592 at gmail.com. And then our very own Guyanese Cash App, MMG. GTNT, Jasmine Harris, we got to tweak this thing. We need something more suave, something more catchy. But nonetheless, the MMG platform, we are available there too. 627-6963. 627-6963. And we also available via the traditional platform. This is the Western Union and the MoneyGram. Western Union and MoneyGram. And our MMG number can be used to contact us via WhatsApp. Again, that number is 627-6963. 627-6963, guys. Any guidance you need, any information tip you have. And guys, stay to the end of the program. Again, we're going to be launching a new feature towards the end of the program. So stay with us, guys. Let's get into those hot topics. Let's get into the fight card. Let's see what's on the fight card this evening. That is why you guys are here. It's not because I am so handsome, because God knows y'all weren't going to stay long. Y'all wasn't going to stay. But good to have each and every one of you. It's flashback, and we're looking at crime. Oh, they promised me a crime plan. They promised me a crime plan, among many other things that they promised us. How that going? Guys, as you come on board, again, share the live stream. Let's see what's on the fight card for this evening, guys. And it's confusion powder. Confusion powder, folks. First, we can tell you, confusion powder is the PPP we're dealing with. What else y'all expect? Something proper, something fit and proper. You won't have that under them. Folks are crying out for justice. Folks are crying out for justice. And this is one of the reasons we got to keep fighting, folks. This is one of the reasons we got to keep fighting. Guyanese are crying out for justice. If it appears in this country, it is different strokes for different folks. We are not in Guyana. And I want you guys to share the live stream so our international partners can hear this. We are not in Guyana, all equal under the law. We're not. This is John Steinbeck's Animal Farm. Am I getting my artist correct? Animal Farm. This is the animal farm we are in, where all are created equal, but some more equal than others. And I'm going to remind you of that this evening. All are created equal, but it looks like some people more equal than others. That is how it looks to us, because we want to remind you of this. You all remember Nathanael, Ledra? You all remember this young man? I hope you do. Nathanael, Ledra. Family wants justice this evening. Yes, they want justice. Nathanael was struck down by a Ministry of Finance official, Terachan Balgobin. He was struck down, and his family begging for justice. Terachan Balgobin, a project director at the Ministry of Finance under the PPP administration, has not even been charged today. Ladies and gentlemen, has not even been charged. Has not even been charged. Information we have received suggests that Terachan Balgobin and a pastor went to visit Nathanael Ledra's family to hush down the matter, to settle the matter, and have offered them, this pastor and Balgobin, offered the family $500,000 to let the matter go. And folks, part of this going to hurt y'all. It's going to hurt. Your skin going to grow when you see what is happening in this country where justice is concerned. So they offered $500,000 to the family on the 11th of August. The family said, we're not accepting that. The Honda XR 150L motorcycle that Ledra was riding when Balgobin's vehicle came into contact with him, the family says, is worth more than $500,000. Right? So Ledra is a young teacher, or was a young teacher from Region 6. His whole life ahead of him. So much potential. So much hope for a bright future in this country. And his life was taken away from him by Terachan Balgobin, who, according to a relative, Terachan Balgobin, this official from the Ministry of Finance, went up to the Classic Hotel in Corriverton to celebrate the 75th birth anniversary of a colleague. This was on the 18th of July this very year. On his way back to Georgetown in Region 5, number 3 village on the west coast of Babis, he pulled to one side of the road, we're being made to understand, and made a very dangerous U-turn at number 3 village without using his rear view mirror. Right? So this U-turn was on a double line. This U-turn that was made. And as he pulled across the double line, he came into contact with Nathanael Ledra. Or is the pronunciation Nathanael? Mr. Ledra, he came into contact with him. Folks, we're being made to understand we are here in the Hotwood party. The family said the funeral expenses alone was close to $3 million. The motorcycle alone is $500,000. They want to give the family $500,000 to hush the matter. That's justice in this damn country. Here was the Hotwood Park. This family member is telling us that this so-called pastor, in the family's words, this so-called pastor kept issuing a statement or kept repeating, we don't have a case there, and there is no evidence, nor is there any eyewitness. A pastor who should be asking for justice. Folks, you all understand what is happening here? Where is the justice in this country for this young man, Nathanael Ledra? His whole life ahead of him. And they think that they can offer a little money. And the matter gone down just so. Look at some of the other people who haven't seen justice as yet. And now you can remember where I've told you about Terachan Balgabin. Look at these jagabats. Who has escaped the jaws of justice under the PPP? And why is that? You know why is that? Because they're in bed with them. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, here in Guyana, and around the world, where is justice for Nathanael Ledra? You see why we gotta keep fighting? Carl Singh, the REO for Region 9, he shot that young woman in her stomach, in her abdomen, in her belly. He ain't charged yet. They said they had to remove a piece of the young lady's intestine. She looks as though she might need medical care for the rest of her life. But he's PPP and he ain't charged yet. Carl Singh. And here is Terachan Balgabin, that director of projects at Ministry of Finance. Doesn't live your life. Unlike Nathanael Ledra, who was now beginning to live his life. And then we got Zamal Hussein, this cross from Region 6, the vice chair, the PPP vice chair in Region 6. Just like Terachan. Folks, you're all sharing the damn live stream. Just like Terachan, he knocked down a citizen, killed them. He ain't charged yet. He case before the DPP. He case jacket. I'm waiting a legal opinion. It's about 10 months now. Shalimar Haki name calling. Shalimar Ali Haki name calling. Still waiting on a legal opinion. Yeah, no Dalrymple. But justice in this country. Where is the damn justice in this country? Alicia Dalrymple, y'all see the whole world saw on tape, on video bit, a policeman. She didn't even see a code step. But she didn't even see a police station door much more code step. You know the policeman there? Apparently he rang she. So he now is a guard at Lusignan prison. And y'all talk about justice? Fazal Jafar Ali, This old cross. Again from Region 6. A lot of old crosses in Region 6. He's a member of parliament. Hit down a 12-year-old boy. Drove away from the scene. Did not even render assistance. Hit down a 12-year-old. Drove away from the scene. It's crime on crime he committing. And he has not even been charged as yet. He's PPP. That is your passport out of purgatory. Once it's PPP, he in charge yet. You all understand what is happening in this damn place? You all understand that? And then you got another PPP man, Dr. Grayson Halley, again in Region 6. This was about a month ago. Hit down a pedestrian. PPP Dr. Grayson Halley. He's the CEO for Guyana Livestock Development Authority, GLDA. He in charge yet? Ladies and gentlemen, where is justice in this country? And I'm learning tonight that a young lady was hit down just today. Just today. Her name is Carlisa Lewis. She was hit down today. She's 9 years old. Her body is so mangled and disfigured. She's a student of Overwinning Primary. The driver is 32-year-old. And they are now attempting to say that young Carlisa was running across the road. And the whole community know differently. I'm going to be dealing with Carlisa Lewis case in depth on Monday. But where is justice in this country? And so the family of young Mr. Ledra, young Nathanael Ledra, who has not begun to live his life as yet. Folks, they're crying out for justice. They are crying out for justice. And that is why we're going to keep fighting. That's why we can keep fighting. To give a voice to the voiceless. That is why we're going to keep fighting, ladies and gentlemen. Now we turn our attention to some more Jagabats. If you think those on the list were Jagabats, there are more Jagabats coming. More Jagabats, ladies and gentlemen. Share the live stream. We want the world to see. We're not ashamed. But I'm ashamed of them. But we want to show the world what is happening under this installed regime. You see when you install? You see when you get power and things by ill-gotten means? Where a dark cloud is on this nation. And I don't think sackcloth and ashes could drive out this strong man that we got here. So look what is happening in some other quarters. GWI and their all-male corporate team raising eyebrows. Raising eyebrows, ladies and gentlemen. Here what's happening. Real eyebrows raising. You all remember we told you all just this week that 2 of the board members had resigned. Frank Sanichara and Rondalam. Frank Sanichara and Rondalam. GWI came out and said, oh, they have gotten no resignation letters. Mind you, we have seen nothing in the public domain from Sanichara nor Miss Lam or Mrs. Lam that has pushed back against what we have said, that they're still part of GWI's management. Well, the management has gone on the offensive. The management has gone on the offensive. Folks, you're all sharing this live stream. We want to see those emojis. The management now, they've gone in PR mode. Suddenly, they've published a list of their management team to give the public the impression that all is well there. To give the public the impression as like all is well there. But women reached out to us and said, what happened? At GWI, they don't hire women? That is what people are asking. If a GWI, they don't hire women. And so the PPP fire a lot of people at GWI to bring on their own. And let me give you all some of the tech-ups because it's bitter. They do more bad than good. Right? They do more bad than good. Because here is what is happening there at GWI. Here what is happening there. We were made to understand these package jagabats here. They bring in Bash, of course. This old cross. They bring in Mark David. They bring in Christopher. Oh, them, as he said, the fire people at GWI to bring in. And then this jagabat here, Jai Gopal Ram, credible information, says that he has been rehired and that he was an absolute failure during his tenure there. He is accused and is alleged to have misappropriated company funds. He is alleged to have misappropriated GWI company funds and breached confidentiality codes at GWI. He is back. While honest, law-abiding citizens have been dismissed. Right? Honest, law-abiding citizens. Alston Thurman has been sent on leave. They want to get rid of him to bring in more people. GWI sent home already more than 200 workers to bring in all these jagabats. All users and scamps and crosses like Sheikh Bash. Over 200 employees. Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? Over 200 employees. Now people like Ram come back. Done got big black asterisk next to his name of the company. Again, alleged to have misappropriated company funds and a whole manner of things. Right? He in the CEO secretariat earning more than $500,000 plus tax, plus allowances. Right? And again, the question is being asked, GWI don't employ women as part of the corporate leadership team? This is thing for them women organization right about you. Remember the reverend the other day? But whoever should be, this is thing to look into. Oh, they don't hire women and so on there. And so notably when they put out this list of the corporate executives, women reached out to us and they say, what happening here? Nothing here looking regular. That is what they're telling us. Nothing here and looking regular. That being said, moving on to other crosses. Moving on to other crosses. Ladies and gentlemen, share the live stream this evening. We want to see those emojis. We got to fight them. Right? Yard foul, wild hog, whoever they be, we got to fight them. Boots on the ground. Way back in the way here, Priya going to eat big. Priya going to eat big. Is all kinds of things they're trying. All manner of things they're trying. They said Priya going to eat big in a couple of days. We ask them what they mean. When y'all tell me Priya going to eat big, what y'all mean? Well, we are being made to understand that Priya plan a big luncheon. They say if you see the menu, it's $1 million menu per person. Well, we think some of the people they're going to invite deserve it. Right? But Priya going to eat big. They said that on October 5th at the Resto Bar and Lounge in Providence, East Bank, Demerara, there's a big buffet plan. A big buffet. And they are looking at 20 persons who would have been in the teaching service for 28 years or more. Right? They're gone till back to retired and rehired teachers. So big buffet. Right? Big buffet. I want y'all send some photographs of Priya plate. When this big banquet is being held. When this fantastic, big, huge, bigly banquet is being held on taxpayers' money. Right? And now we got to go and look in to see what is so special about the Besto, the Resto the resto bar and lounge. Right? Because you know when they're going to patronize some of these places, what is happening. Y'all know when they are going to patronize some of these places, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Huh? Don't play y'all and know. Kim Walker, I know you know Kim. Ibon Lamy, Carol Jacobs, Tiffany Porter, I know y'all know. Huh? Janet Coates and Eleanor Sancho, Kim Westmoreland, Clive and so on. I know y'all know these tricks. Y'all ain't fooled by that. Susanna Rollins, they can't pack with y'all. I know they can't. Y'all ain't taking paku. I know that. Y'all ain't taking them kind of paku. Y'all gonna be watchful and diligent. Some other information coming across our desk. Has the First Lady been in a mishap? Has the First Lady been in a mishap? And we don't say this lightly. Credible information is out there that suggests the First Lady has been in a mishap and the government has not been reporting on it. Credible information, folks, is out there. As I said, we do not say this lightly. And I'm going to cover some of it for you. Chanel Smith Daniels and the other folks out there, I know y'all are buying it. So we were alerted to this information by a former regional executive, Mr. Carl Parker, who said that the First Lady was on a trip to the Rupununi recently. It is stated that she wanted to see the Kumu Falls, and so a popular contractor loaned her one of his vehicles. And while returning to Lethem, according to what Carl Parker has put on social media, the vehicle turned turtle. So there are unconfirmed reports. Mr. Parker says it is not clear what injuries, if any, the First Lady sustained, but the PPP has decided to keep this thing hush-hush. Just like them people who commit all them crimes and knock down people and kill them and say, hush-hush. But we can keep putting the information out there. Right? So this is Region 9. It says the gun-toting REO. It's Carl Singh talking about, the same one that threw the young lady. The gun-toting REO has threatened to deal with very harshly with any staff who spilled these beans that the First Lady was involved in a mishap. I want to hear from the office of the First Lady or from any senior office in this country. Right? And Carl Parker asked a question on social media. Carl Parker asked a question on social media. He said, my question is, why should this be a secret? And that is our question. That's why we're asking publicly, has the First Lady been involved in a mishap? Carl says she's not a private person, and the Guyanese public needs details of her trip and circumstances surrounding the accident and what injuries, if any, she may have. Folks, we got to keep fighting for the information. We got to keep fighting for the information. 2 or 3 days ago was World Information Day, but these people don't like sharing information. This PPP, y'all sharing this live stream. So we want to know. What we have noticed here is that on the First Lady's Facebook page, she indicated that the weekend of September 19th to 20th, she was going to Lethem. On her Facebook page, she has indicated that from the September 19th to 20th, she was going to Lethem. Now, there has been nothing published of any public activity of the First Lady between that weekend up to today. So between the 20th and the 20th of September and the first day of October, there isn't any reported activity, public engagement of the First Lady. And all of these things seems to lend credence to what Parker is saying. And that is why we are asking publicly, has the First Lady, whose taxpayers' dollars and plenty, millions of dollars, we as a people on the right for all these trips, has the First Lady been involved in a mishap? That being said, ladies and gentlemen, moving on in the fight card. Horrific. Cock bloodies Leon Suseran. Cock bloodied Leon Suseran. It was a fierce cock. It was brown in complexion. It was brutal. What transpired? Leon Suseran, who hails from Berbice, is a Guyanese journalist who now lives in the diaspora. Folks, this story is of epic proportions. And we are giving you the story as we have gotten it. A cock has bloodied the honorable gentleman. Bloodied him. Bust him up. Things tight. And cocks apparently are not sparing anyone. And so the story is told, ladies and gentlemen, this story is told that Guyanese-based reporter Leon Suseran was viciously attacked by a rooster or a cock. This rooster was on the loose in his neighborhood early this morning. Yep, the rooster, the cock, was on the loose in Suseran neighborhood. And we're picking this information up from a publication called Little Guyana 592 News that reports on a lot of activities happening in the Guyanese diaspora. According to Suseran, he was walking out to work to his bus stop when he was pecked on the back of his hands by this cock. He didn't say if he tried to hold the cock or what, but he said the cock bit the back of his hand. Now, why this cock was attracted to him was also left out of the story. Why the cock was attracted to him? Perhaps he looked like a hen. One does not know. But the story says, as well as officers of 103rd Precinct in Jamaica. Sorry, I've skipped a bit there. Going back, the report says, yes, as well as blood was gushing out from this cock wound. Right? So the cock bit his hands. The report doesn't state when he was holding the cock, but it says as blood was gushing out, the animal kept charging at Suseran. The cock came after him in brutal fashion. Again, I'm picking this information up. We're picking this information up out of an entity called Little Guyana 592 News. The cock kept coming after Suseran. Again, the publication does not say what attracted this cock to Suseran and why him of all people. Suseran kicked off and ran from the cock. It was brutal. The cock was menacing. Suseran, I'm quoting from the publication. Suseran kicked off and ran off. The blows coming from the cock was so much. The report says 911 was summoned to the scene as the New York City Department. Sorry, I'm skipping. 911 was summoned to the scene as well as officers from 103rd Precinct in Jamaica, Queens, New York were summoned to see this cockfight. Officers related that domesticating roosters is an illegal activity. It's an illegal activity in New York City, and they have forwarded a complaint to the New York City Department of Health. Folks, if I see a cock coming towards me, I run in. I do not want an experience like Leon Suseran. If I see a cock of any color, description, and size coming towards me, I am moving off. Don't come around me funny with that. I am not going to see if this cock and I can contend. I say to the cock, Tekwin. Tekwin cock, I gone. Y'all sharing this live stream? In other news, COVID-19 continues to spiral. What a segue from a cockfighting story. COVID-19 continues to spiral. Y'all can see some of these newscasts talking about this cockfighting story. Let's fight, folks. I can see Gordon covering this story. And the cockpit. Our thoughts go out to Leon Suseran. What is the moral of this story? When you see cock coming towards you and you can't deal with it, head in another direction. COVID continues to soar, ladies and gentlemen, and it continues to be of grave concern. Just like crime, PPP had a plan. They came in, there were 21 deaths. Well, y'all know the deaths there now. One dead, badly wounded from COVID under Frank Anthony. And he must go. There were 21 deaths. There were 474 confirmed cases. Now it's countless. Thousands and thousands of confirmed cases. Thank you, PPP. This is a COVID crisis. It is a COVID crisis. And what is evident in this country is that it's different strokes for different folks. I've already told you, once it's PPP, you can do what the hell you want in the country. Now look at these folks here. Region 1 regional chairman. Region 1 regional chairman. I got to snatch some of y'all mind back from the cock story. Y'all must want some. Yes. Brentnell Ashley is the Region 1 regional chairman. He heads up the regional task force. He heads up the regional task force in Region 1. Right? He heads up the task force there. Not only does he head up the task force, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the hypocrisy of the PPP comes in, or the hypocriticalness, according to Priya. Priya spelled the word in social media as hypocrites, not hypocrites. So the hypocriticalness comes in. He is the regional chairman, and he is also the head of the COVID-19 task force. Right? And just recently, this same Jagabat told Region 1 that they cannot have heritage celebration. Amerindian heritage or indigenous heritage celebrations there. He told the whole of Region 1 that. He went on further to say that parties and these kinds of public assembling or assemblings are banned. And this is the fellow. Last evening, this is the fellow. Right? We made to understand. This is the fellow by Kamaka London. Last night with his friends. Who and he went there? Who and Brentnell Ashley went there? We heard they were by the Guinness bar in Kumaka at a party. The chairman had for the COVID task force. No mask, no social distancing. He and the buddies, the PPP buddies, we understand that Branding Harding was there as well. Branding Harding, Brentnell Ashley, and the rest of them. Because why? For the PPP, ladies and gentlemen, it is different strokes for different folks. That is why that whole pack of jagabats and crosses in charge yet. Once there is PPP, you have a get out of jail card. You could break any law. You remember? Donald Trump told the Americans he could walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and he wouldn't even lose a supporter. That's the PPP and their supporters. They can do no wrong. Laws and rules and regulation, protocols and so on do not apply to them. And that is why Brentnall Ashley, the regional chairman for Region 1, and people like Brandon Harding and some could be out partying by the Guinness Bar in Comaka by the landing. Well, everybody's got to be home. Right? A Jamaican public official was recently fired. In Guyana, we can find a way to promote Brentnall Ashley. We're going to find a way to promote him. Right? Because you know why? They promise one thing and then they do something else. Like a crime plan. Crime continues to spiral. The PPP promised a crime plan. They promised many things. But how it going? That's how it starts with the promises. But how it going? Robberies continue. Serious crimes continue. You see cocks injuring people. It continues. Thanks to the PPP. This is a robbery just today. Ladies and gentlemen, just today. The people don't care. Broad daylight, midnight, anytime. You can be attacked and robbed in this country. This is just today, ladies and gentlemen. Them boys don't care. Because they know. They know. They know. But these jagabats, anything goes. Any damn thing goes. They know. They know. How the crime plan going? How the crime plan going? That's what we want to know. Robeson Ben, how the crime plan going? Your name calling, Robeson. Robeson, your name calling. Folks, y'all see where we got to continue fighting on every front? Robeson, your name calling. Yesterday was the young man, the 19-year-old. Mr. Denny. Today is the gas station. Today is the gas station. Them boys don't care. That gas station there in 5 thought was their money and so on. They know they'll keep it for them boys. Folks, y'all sharing this live stream. Let the world see what is happening in this country. Y'all are sharing this live stream. Y'all sharing it? They don't want you to see that. You think you can see that on NCN? You think you can see that front page in Chronicle? You can see that in DPI. We got to keep them honest. We got to keep them on the straight and narrow. Ben, crime is spiraling. Where the crime plan there? Ben, your name calling? Catfish, where your crime plan? You must go to the UN and show these videos. Catfish, where your crime plan? Oh, but you're gone on the international stage and you're pretending everything is nice and dandy. Everything is nice and dandy, hunky and dory. But where your crime plan? That's what we want to know. Where the crime plan? Oh, y'all start nice. Y'all even have a manifesto, y'all have an extract. And y'all say, oh, we can have a crime plan. We can tackle crime. Under Apnu LC, we had no piracy, all went down. Eh? Police shoot a tear gas, they shoot rubber bullet, they use the water cannon. We had a handle on crime. Thanks to Kemraj Ramjitan, y'all talk what y'all want to talk. Thanks to Kemraj Ramjitan and the David Granger-led administration. Now where we there? Eh? Broad daylight, Water Street, America Street, Georgetown, wherever, any part of the country, them boys tackling you. Broad daylight, much more nighttime under the cover of darkness. Huh? Where the PPP crime plan there? And the trenches know it's empty promises. Naomi Morris, you know it's empty promises too. Marsha Glasgow, Wayne Boucher, y'all know it's empty promises. Claudette Harry, Wayne Boucher, Wendy Ogle, y'all know it's empty promises. By now the people know. Michelle Williams, yes. Michelle says she's disgusted in the comments. We disgusted too. And that is why people are resigning from this administration. They realize it's just a pack of lies and empty promises, but they're going nowhere. It's a chosen few, about 10 making all the money in this country. 10, if so many of them. The rest of we, as the Trinidadians say, we catching we arse. The rest of us. It's about 10. We read the comments, we know you're seeing through this. Margaret Duncan Andrews, we know y'all seeing through it. Amanda Daniels and Marv Joseph, we know y'all are seeing through them. Every day it's crime. Every day is crime. Under these people. Every day. Every day is crime. That's how it's going. That is how it's going, folks. That is how it's going. That being said, folks, we're watching towards the anniversary of our program here in the ring. We are turning one. We're young, but we got a lot of experience. We got lots of experience in cockfighting. We're young, but we got the experience. I'm seeing people on the comments asking that they should legalize cockfighting. Well, we could push that in Parliament to see how far it goes. Valder Robinson and Anthony Jones, Anthony John, and so on. Y'all want us to legalize cockfighting? We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it. Folks, that being said, we are launching this new feature as a component of our program. And it could benefit you. It could well benefit you. And this feature, folks, we are calling viral. We are calling viral. And here is where you get the opportunity to share all your videos with us. And who knows, at the end of the day, you could be going home with $10,000 in your pocket, 10 grand, 2 Granger. I mean, nothing's tight in this country. So this is the own little way of giving back. We own little way. But here are the rules. Here are the rules. We know PPP people don't like rules. We got rules. Here are the rules. So number one, you got to share the video with us first. You have to share the video with us first. It must not be anywhere out there on social media. You have to make sure you share the video with us first. It must not be out there anywhere. The video got to share with us first. That's the first rule. The second rule is, and they only got two rules. The second rule is the video must be newsworthy or entertainment worthy. The video must be newsworthy or entertainment worthy. Right? And here how the videos are judged. Between our TikTok page and our Facebook page, we look to see which video that was shared with us within an 8-hour period got the most views. And you could get 2 Granger in your pocket going home. You could have 2 Granger in your pocket going home at the end of the day. So by 8 o'clock tomorrow night, whatever videos are shared with us, we look to see which of them got the most like. And you walking home with 2 Granger. You could be going home with 2 Granger. Right? So this component is our program is called Viral. Share your videos with us. Of course, the video must be newsworthy or must have some entertainment value in it. Newsworthy or some entertainment value. And it must be shared with us first. Right? Must be shared with us first for 2 hours. You can share it back to your profile and your page later on or wherever else you want to share it. You share it to us first for 2 hours. At the end of the day, by 8 o'clock, the night, we look to see which video got the most views. Which video got the most views. Which video shared with us got the most views. You win. Easy peasy, people. Easy peasy. And this is our little way of giving back. You help us, we help you. Our own little way of giving back. Viral, folks. Viral. Viral. That's the component of the program, Viral. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our program for this week and this evening. It was our privilege having all of you in the ring with us. In the ring with us. Was great having so many of you in the ring with us, folks. As you go, continue to social distance. Wear your mask. Don't be like Brentnell, Ashley, Brandon, Harding, and them other people. Don't be like them. Let us obey rules and orders and laws and so on. We are law-abiding people, not like them trenchies. Sanitize, social distance, wear your mask. Practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety. That of your friends, family, and loved ones. Right? You see, Brentnell, they don't care about the family and loved ones and the friends. They care about themselves. They must PPP after all. They care only about themselves. Great to see you there, Stanborn. As you guys know, I'm going to stick around for a little bit. Give some folks a shout out. I know some of you are off to other places, off to other shows. Mark Bench Cup comes up after our show. We commend that to you. Other shows are going to follow that, or other shows might be running simultaneous to Mark. Wherever you go, guys, be safe. Be safe. And if you guys see a cock coming towards y'all, if you guys see a cock coming towards y'all, if you feel you can take on the cock, Chanel Daniel Smith, your name calling, we know you're a Tantarian. Chanel, if you feel you can take on the cock. Chanel Clark, lots of Chanel on the live here. Chanel, if you feel, Chanel Clark, if you feel you can take on the cock. Naomi Morris, Anita Primo, if y'all feel, y'all can challenge the cock. Go right ahead. But based on the experience of Leon Suseran, we say take every precaution. Take every precaution. Treat the cock like it got COVID-19. Take every precaution. Folks, we want to see those emojis as you go. Share the live stream. That's our program for this evening. You are free to go, folks. Fight done. Class dismissed. Hope you all took lots and lots of notes. Let's fight, folks. We got to keep fighting. Have a fantastic weekend. We're going to see you guys right back here on Monday. And we're going to post the graphic for the viral component on our page. We're going to pin it to the top of our page. Share it Avery Duncan on Facebook. And so you can see the rules there. And you can be part of what's happening. Great to see all of you. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Anita Primo, Denise London Welshman. And who else do we have here? Florette, Jacobs Ward, Zephyr Carroll. Good to see you, fantastic folks. Blessed Child is here. Diane Hayward is here as well. Clive Jackson, Stacey Ann Stoll, Lisa Pitt. Lisa, I see you for a little while, girl. All props you here, but you don't comment. Rita Singh. Good to see you, Rita. Angela McDonald. Angela, I want to leave you out. If you feel you could contend with the cock, go right ahead. If you feel you can contend. Deborah Seeley, great to see you, Deborah. Great to see you, Deborah. Deborah, thank you for the thing, Deborah. Clive Jackson, all you fantastic folks. Deborah Gordon, the Deborahs take over, man. The Deborahs take over ringside. Jackie Baird, Sandra Hawker, Deborah Gordon, Pauline Spencer Harvey. Pauline gets spot. Pauline gets spot. Pauline gets spot. Diane, good to see you. Paul Leandro. I see some people putting up some cock emojis. And the emoji with the mask. They ain't taking chances. Treat the cock like it got COVID. Berkey Etwaru, good to see you. Warnella Garnett, good to see you. Warnella, I'm seeing a little while, girl. You don't borrow no money from me. I know why you're hiding. Jolet Asana, good to see all you fantastic folks. Folks, thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending this hour with us each and every evening of the week. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you, folks. Keep fighting. Keep vigilant over the weekend, folks. Keep vigilant. Keep vigilant over the weekend. Great to see all of you guys. We're going to take our break at this point. Jermaine Osborne, great to see you, Jermaine. Karen Fresco and Nicole Yaw. Dollar to sign up. Peter Savage, great to see you, Peter. Great to see you. We're going to make sure we put up our viral graphic up on our page so you guys can follow the instructions, right? So we're going to be looking for those videos. Again, you share the videos with us on 627-6963. I think I left that out. You share the videos with us via our WhatsApp number, 627-6963. Share the video with us via our WhatsApp number, 627-6963. 627-6963. Thank you, folks, for joining us. And have a fantastic weekend. Tyrese Hunt, good to see you. Tyrese Hunt. Sean LaRose, good to see you, Sean. And Marlon Pariad, Beverly, all you wonderful folks. Beverly Sumner, good to see you there. Samantha Jilks and Kim Walker and Cecilia Abrams, Horace Thomas, all you fantastic folks. Have an awesome evening. And as you go, guys, remember to share the live stream. And those of you coming back and watch the program, share the live stream as well. Share the live stream.